So we'll begin by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position, serviceable for meditation. So we're thinking about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right or left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. You try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. We also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position, just allowing the body to fall into place. And then we begin to move the mind inward, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, constraining our awareness just to the body and mind. And we begin to concentrate that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air as it moves into and back out the tip of the nostrils. Giving ourselves the instruction to notice quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and then without judgment or frustration, to lift our awareness up from those distractions and place it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. When the mind feels more calm, we generate a broad, altruistic motivation for our time, trying to embrace countless sentient beings within the field of our practice. We try to see ourselves, understand that we ourselves are the recipient of incredible kindness flowing from all other sentient beings toward us. That everything that we know, everything that we have, everything upon which we rely in society, all of these aspects of ourselves and the things that we make use of that come from the energy, the effort of other sentient beings. And because we benefit from their work, it is a kindness. So think briefly of all of the ways in which that is true. Recognize that all of these kind other sentient beings are suffering, are subject to suffering. The suffering of illness, old age, death, meeting with that which they find unpleasant, being prevented from contacting what they find pleasant, often feeling lonely, anxious, depressed. Try to find it intolerable that the beings who are responsible for so much of our happiness are suffering. They are responsible, in fact, even for our own good qualities. Those same qualities that we think are leading us to enlightenment depend upon sentient beings. So, on the basis of thinking of it as intolerable, develop the wish to be of benefit to these countless sentient beings. And think on the basis of that wish, I must become more deeply familiar with constructive, positive, virtuous states of mind, those that lead naturally and spontaneously to being of benefit. I must reduce the destructive, negative states of mind, those that agitate and disturb my own mind and often motivate me to harm others. I must transform my mind in this way. And for that reason, we engage in this practice. So contemplate the role that the energy of attachment has in our lives, this energy that often dictates our actions, and often in ways that are not supportive of our spiritual aspirations. But this energy of attachment is a mind that apprehends some phenomena and judges it to be pleasant, and then thinks that in order to be happy, I myself must possess everything that is pleasant. My happiness is contingent on possessing things that seem pleasant. So, on this basis, we engage in many actions. And a temporary, fleeting, pleasant feeling arises each time we bring in these objects. And we grasp at that pleasant feeling. So we engage in more actions to find more objects of attachment. So think back over the last couple of weeks. What for you are objects of attachment? And how often do you engage in these actions to bring them into your awareness, to interact with them in various ways? And try to observe In these moments, the quality of your mind. Is the mind peaceful? Is the mind truly content? Or just craving attachment, bring agitation? Are we afraid in the moment of being separated from the object of attachment? Are we planning on how to have even better and better objects of attachment in the future? How never ending is this cycle? And how much time and energy and attention does it demand in our lives? And I see that this habit is in fact responsible for so much suffering, that following craving attachment again and again without control isn't bringing happiness. It's leading only to disappointment, dissatisfaction, and depleting our time, our resources. Genuine happiness is something that can arise only within the mind. Things that exist outside the body, the mind, are incapable of providing anything other than those fleeting, momentary sensory pleasures. So think to what degree you feel focused on reorienting your time, your energy, your effort into cultivating genuine sources of happiness. Think of the times when unconditional love, and strong compassion, unconditional generosity, the coolness of patience arose in the mind. And recognize the quality of the mind is different. These true sources of happiness. And these are available in every moment. And having seen the difference between these in your own experience, try to give rise to a determination to engage more deeply in that reorientation, uncovering, deepening your experience of real happiness by not following the mind of attachment when it arises. Rest your mind in that determination. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. So then we'll dedicate to recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in your mind, and think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy, for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking strongly when that positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment so that I might work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles to the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. And may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. All right. Thank you.